Okay, good morning guys. Welcome to your Monday strength workout. So if you'd had a look at the post that I put out yesterday, this morning is all about the upper body workouts. Okay, and this afternoon we're going to focus on the lower body. You're going to be completing 4 sets of that particular muscle group this morning. Okay, so you're going to go through biceps. So what we're going to do is we're going to work antagonistic muscles. So we're going to work the front and the back. So what does that mean to you? It means that if we're going to do our bicep workout, then we're going to go in to do our tricep workout. When we go into the chest, we'll do our chest workout. Then we're going to go into our back workout. Alright? And then we've got shoulders, and then we've got abdominals. Within each muscle group that you guys are working, we're going to be completing 4 sets. So 4 sets of biceps. Alright? Now within those biceps, I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways to do those biceps. And you choose which one you want to do for that duration. So I'll give you 4 different options, or 3. Within those 4 sets, okay, you can change. There'll be a 30-second rest in between each set. So that's enough time for you to go from a barbell curl, and then you can stretch it out. And then if you've got a fitness band, you can go into a fitness band. So it gives you a wide range of options for you to choose from. So you're not doing 4 sets of bicep curl, or correction, barbell curls for the duration, unless you want to. So I'm going to give you a whole bunch of different options to choose from. Alright? Are there any questions before we start? Ask them now before we get into it. I'm going to demonstrate the various different exercises. What's this? I'm on no trouble with reading. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to show you the different exercises before we get into it. You're going to be working for 50 seconds, and there will be a 30-second rest in between, and then there will be a 1-minute recovery between changing different body parts. So that gives you enough time to set up your different equipment. Alright? Now the music I'm going to play this morning is going to be a very slow, not lethargic, but just it's not going to be a high intensity workout, okay, in terms of getting your heart rate up there. It's going to be really nice, slow controlled. So enjoy it. If you want to, you can replace it with your own music, okay, but then you're going to miss the cues that I'm going to give you. Entirely up to you. I'm just going to try something a little bit different. So I really want you today to focus on your technique and slowing that particular muscle group down. Alright, so without further ado, okay, I'm going to show you your first lot of exercises that you're going to get into, okay, which is going to be your biceps. And the first one, your option, if you have a fitness band, okay, you can stand on them. Alright, back nice and straight, and you can go into your curl. Now remember, the further I bring my hands down, okay, and bring my back, okay, the harder it becomes. So if I go into a side view, back nice and straight, okay, and pull up to the top. That's your fitness band if you want to use that. Or you can go into your dumbbells, making sure that the elbows stay in. Now remember, it is 50 seconds of work that you're going to be doing for 4 rounds. So you're really going to get a good burn. I've got kettlebells as well. Now if you want to, you can go into your alternating bicep curl. Alright? And then the last one, if you have it, okay, is your barbell. Alright? Now remember, if you don't have any of these weights, all of you should have a shopping bag. So go fill that shopping bag up with some weights if you haven't already, and we're going to get into it. Now my first exercise that I'm going to go into is my kettlebells. And I'm going to go into alternating kettlebells. You can choose whatever bicep curl that you want to choose for that 50 seconds. Remember, we've got a 30-second recovery before we get into it. Okay, or before we get into the next exercise. So, let's get into a warm-up first. Okay, let's get into a warm-up first. And what do we got? Here we go. Okay, we're just going to jog on the spot. We're just going to warm up. 5, 4, Ready? 20 3, seconds.
2, 1.
Where we go? Here. Jog it out. Relax the arms. Good. Remember, this is only the warm-up. Good.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. So we're going to come out to the front. Because we've got bicep curls first, want to lengthen out through those tendons. Okay, so we're going to go into our boxing. Ready? Here we go. So lengthen out. Good. Loosening up the upper body, guys. Remember, it is an upper body workout this morning. Good.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Jog it out.
Cycle 2 complete.
2 down. Now remember, it's not a Tabata workout this morning. We're just using this for our warm-up.
Prepare.
Uppercuts.
Work.
Here. Good. Giving that upper body a really good warm-up. Working through all of those facets and those joints. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Shake it out.
Rest. Cycle 3.
So we're going to swing around. Okay, almost like an extended hook. Alright?
Prepare and
There
work.
we go. Good. So really opening up through that sock clavicle. Okay, up through the shoulders. Good. Rotate around. There we go. Oh, we're going to have a great workout this morning, guys, for the upper body.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Rest. Cycle 4
Woo,
complete.
4 down. So we're going to come in to our speed ball. Okay, hands around. Let's see where your coordination is this morning.
And work.
There we go. Here. Bring it around. Like imagine you're boxing one of those speed balls. Good. There we go. Feel it through those shoulders, guys. There. Good. Keep it going.
3, 2, 1.
How's
Rest.
that?
Cycle
Everyone
5
managed to do that
complete.
without knocking themselves in the head? I hope so. Alright, here we go. Give it a little stretch.
Prepare and
Back
work.
into your rapid. Here, straight out to the front. Good. Good work, guys. Good. Remember, it's only the warm-up. If you're feeling knackered already, hang in there. You've only got 50 more minutes to go.
2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Woo.
Cycle 6 complete.
2 more rounds. Who can't wait for level 2? Oh, I can't wait for level 2.
Prepare
Here we go.
and
Back in again.
work.
Here. Good. A little bit faster now. Really lengthen out. There we go. Good. Side view. Good. Keep that head looking straight ahead.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right.
Cycle 7 complete.
Let's try that speed ball again, but going backwards. There's the challenge for
Prepare
you.
and work.
And jogging on the spot too. How's that? Who's hit themselves in the chin? No one? Good. Keep it going. Woo! Good.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Rest. Tabata 8.
All right. Are we all set to go? Upper body workout, we got biceps first. 50 seconds of work. All right. 50 seconds of work. And then there's a 30-second recovery. And then we've got 3 more sets of biceps. So stand by. Here we go. Now there is the countdown. You've got a 10-second countdown before we start. Then the bell will go. 50 seconds of work, and then another bell means you've got 30 seconds recovery for you to change into your next exercise. I'm going to go kettlebells to start off with. Here we go. Ready? Here we go, guys. Now remember, you are choosing what exercise you want to do first. Remember, I've chosen to go into alternating bicep curls with kettlebells. But if you've got a barbell, you can do your own exercise that incorporates the biceps. Now remember, if you're doing alternating bicep curls here, make sure you keep your back nice and straight. Good. Now there will be a 3-second warning to let you know how long to go. Obviously 3 seconds before the end. Here we go. Good. So remember, straight after this, you've got 30 seconds to set yourself up for your next exercise. Ready? Okay, so that's 1 down. That's 1 down. So choose your next bicep curl exercise you want. I'm going to go into the fitness band. Now remember, we've got 4 sets. 4 sets to get through. Now after 4 sets of working on that particular muscle group, you should be feeling it. Ready? There we go. 50 seconds, guys. Good. Now everything is nice, slow, and controlled. Good. Now with my fitness band, I've got my shoulder. I've got my feet just shoulder width apart. How I add more resistance is I'm going to grab down further on the band. Now that makes it a lot harder. Alright, we're just over the halfway. Good. How's that feeling? Now remember, we want to bring those shoulders back. Keep that head up and really squeeze up to the top and lower back down under control. Nothing is fast. Here we go. Coming up to the last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Well done. Alright, so that's 2 bicep curl exercises. We got 2 more. Now if you're not feeling really challenged at the moment, go a little bit heavier and do less. Remember, it is a strength workout. It's not how much you can do. Today it's about how much you can lift under control. Alright? So I'm going to go for my bar now. Or I'm going to challenge myself a bit more. What are you going to do? There we go. Now muscle under tension means that we hold that particular exercise as slow as we can on that muscle group. Alright, so the longer we hold it, the more strength we're going to build into those muscle fibers. Draw that shoulder blades back. Keep the head up. Now if you've noticed, I've changed all my exercises. You don't have to. I'm just giving you options. There we go. 15 seconds to go. Good. All right. We have one more bicep curl exercise. Now, I'm going to go to a double bicep curl, okay, with the kettlebells, not alternating. What this does means that I've got to lift both equal weight at the same time. A lot harder, one of the harder ones to do. All right, here we go. Last time, 50 seconds for the biceps. Ready? There we go. Bring it up and all the way down. Now really squeeze up at the top. Whatever exercise you're doing for the bicep curls now, you should be feeling a little bit of a burn. Good. Almost 4 minutes of bicep curl exercises. That's the one. Good. Bring up and lower back down. Woo! Alright, we're just over the halfway. Now remember, if it gets tiring, give it a little rest and then come back into the exercise. Muscle under tension today, guys. That's why the music is nice and slow. I don't want you getting carried away today. 5 seconds. Woo! Fantastic work, guys. How did that feel? You feel that pump through the biceps? Alright. Good work. So, here we go. Here we go here, guys. All good? Right, so we've just done the biceps. Now we're going to go into the triceps. So, your 3 options. Actually, your 3 options are tricep dip, okay? up onto a bench. Okay, give a little rest. Tricep dips, tricep extension, or tricep kickback. Okay, nice control. Those are your 3 options to choose from. Remember, we've got 4 rounds. We've got 4 rounds. All right, are we set to go? Set yourself up now. 4 rounds of triceps. We've just done the biceps. Now we're into the triceps. 3, 2, 1. Away we go, guys. Triceps. I'm going to go into tricep dips to start off with. Nice control. Now, if you are doing tricep dips, make sure the butt doesn't come right down. Just needs to come down a little bit. Okay, making sure that that butt stays in nice and close to the bench. Under control. Good. Countdown's coming soon. Woo! How did that one feel? Now remember, your triceps are a smaller muscle group, so they will fatigue a lot quicker. So be very sensible in the weight that you choose. Remember, we've got 3 more rounds. If you want to carry on with tricep dips, that may be a good idea if you're a beginner. If you're not a beginner, give yourself a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to go tricep extension, tricep kickbacks. So with this one here, I keep my elbow up and kick back fully. Nice, slow control. See how I don't drop my elbow down? I keep it here and I just hinge at the elbow. Don't bring it all the way up, just let it hang. Bring up, hold, squeeze, and lower back down. Right? Now this is all about building that strength, guys, and toning that muscle. So nothing is fast. Keep the elbow in if you're doing the tricep kickback. Good. Really feel that. A great exercise, this one here, is for really isolating through that tricep. Keep the elbow in. It's starting to fatigue, I know. Woo! How did that feel? Give it a shake out. Now remember, you do have 30 seconds. My suggestion in the 30 seconds is, yes, set yourself up, but also give yourself a stretch in between each of these exercises, okay? The more you stretch, the more supple your muscle becomes and the easier it is, or the more flexibility you'll have through doing that exercise. All right, here we go. Number 3. I'm going back onto the other side now. What are you choosing to do? Good, kick back. There we go. Now, the great thing about this here is when I'm looking at you and instructing, I can actually see my form here. So if you do have a mirror handy, okay, when we do these workouts, just place it there so you can see what your form is like. The mirror's not there for you to look at yourself and look at how pretty you are. Okay, it's to check your form. Alright, keep that elbow in. There, good. You're all beautiful people. Remember that. Good, nice controlled. Okay, coming up to 15 seconds left. Really, really feel it and squeeze. Can you squeeze up and hold if you're doing the tricep kickbacks? Yeah, here we go. Woo! Wow. All right, we've got 1 more to go. Now, whenever you do your last set, your 4th set, I want you to challenge your body. Don't always go for the easy one. Really challenge yourself on the very last exercise that you're going to do. All right? So for me, I'm going to go for my tricep extension. Okay, seated. 5 seconds. So 50 seconds, guys. Now, if you're doing tricep extensions, make sure that your elbows are in. Remember, you can choose your weight. Doesn't need to be heavy. Okay, if you don't have heavy weights, all you do is you slow the exercise down even more. Good. Fantastic work, guys. Good work. Keep it going. Waiting for that buzzer. Waiting for those 3 clicks. Wow. Woo. Give those a little bit of a shake out. Wow. Fantastic work, guys. Body should be really warm now. Really warm for a Monday morning. So, we've done the biceps. We've done the triceps. Now we're going to go into our chest. Watch. So, your options are press-ups, on your knees, or on your toes. We've got 1 minute. On your knees or on your toes. Press-ups. Or, you can go for your bench, barbell, push-up. Yeah? Or a normal weight, chest press. Okay, down. Alright, those are your options. Knee press-ups or toe press-ups. You can even go for incline. Okay, bring that chest down and up. I'm going to do an incline first. Then I'm going to go to a decline. Then I'm going to go for a chest press with a bar. And then I'll finish off with normal press-ups. You choose. Alright, you choose. Here we go. We've got 10 seconds. Set yourself up. Nice, slow, controlled. Chest workout now. Where we go. Now remember, nothing is fast on this workout this morning. All controlled. Remember, if you can't do your press-ups on your toes, you bring your knees down and make sure your back is straight by keeping your head up. Nice, slow control. Feel that chest work. Woo! Really feel it. 15 seconds to go. Remember, if you need a rest, just hold there. Little recovery, then come back down. Here we go. 5 seconds. Woo! Alright. What are you going to choose for your next chest workout? I'm going to go for a bench press. You may want to go for a dumbbell press. Entirely up to you. You choose, okay? Here we go. We've got about 10 seconds before we start. Alright. Are we ready? Stand by. Now, if you are doing a chest press, make sure the weight comes down. Feel that stretch. Slowly down, and then slowly up. If you want to, you can bring your feet up, but make sure we push that lower back down so it's flat on the bench. Try not to arch through that lower back. Oh, I can feel that chest already. Oh. Triceps are feeling it as well, because we've just worked the arms. So the body is really starting to fatigue now, especially in those particular muscle groups. Right, well done. Now, one of the exercises I forgot to show you was your dumbbell flies. I'm going to go through that one there. So this one here really targets through that midsection, okay, of your chest. So we come out, feel a stretch, and then bring back up to the top. Now, I'm not going to go too heavy on this because you don't need to. It's more about that tone. So if you're doing dumbbell flies, keep the elbows just slightly bent and squeeze up to the top. Nice and slow, under control, guys. It's a really good stretch, okay, to open up through that chest muscle. Okay, and give those shoulders a good stretch as well, as your chest and arms will be really feeling it now. There we go, good. You don't have to go heavy, guys, but you do have to go slow. Hopefully you guys are still keeping up. Okay, remember, you dictate your pace. 10 seconds to go. Alright. Now remember what I said. On your very last exercise, I want you to challenge yourself. So today, I'm going to challenge myself with a decline press up. So I'm going to move this bench back. I'm going to place my toes on top and bring my chest all the way down. What are you going to do to challenge yourself for your last one? Alright? Woo! Here we go. 5 seconds. Now if you're doing the decline, make sure that chest comes down. Push up full extent of the arms. Make sure you give yourself a little recovery, then come back down again. If you're doing normal press-ups, same applies. Come all the way down and push up full extent of the arms. 30 seconds to go. Good work. "15 seconds. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Wow. Woo! How does that feel? Oh my goodness. Give it a little stretch, guys. We've got about 90 seconds before we get into our next one. How did that feel? Yeah? Good? So, we've done the biceps, we've done the triceps, and we've just done our chest. What's the opposite of the chest? We're going to work through the back, okay? We've got a minute before we start. Okay, so, I'll just explain the next exercise for you. Your 4 different exercises for the back. Now I showed you this one yesterday, if you managed to tune in, and you have a fitness band. So what you'll do is you'll sit down on the ground. Okay, for the purpose of this I'll face you. Sit down on the ground, here, grab the band, place it around your feet. Now, if I hold the band at the very top here and I pull back, I don't really feel as much. That's for me. So if I want to make it harder, I just wrap my hands around to shorten the length, lean back slightly, and pull back to get that squeeze through those scapulars, okay? Keep those elbows in. That's one exercise there. That's the first one I'm going to do on this one. Alright? The second one I'm going to do will be my single arm row. Okay, but with this one here, I'm going to do 25 seconds on one side, 25 on the other. Okay, that's your second exercise if you choose to do that. After 25, I'm going to change over to the other side. If you want to do that with me, I'll let you know, I'll tell you when 25 seconds is up, and then we get into it. My third exercise, I'm going to do an underhand, bent over row. Okay, so come down, pull into the chest, squeeze, and lower down under control. A slow exercise. And then for my last one, I'm going to work up through the traps. I'm going to go into my band. Okay, upright row. So feet nice and wide. Okay, up to the top and then back down again. It's going to be working partial shoulders, but it's also going to be working through the traps, and then I'll alternate in between using my kettlebell. Alright? Any questions, problems? Stand by. Here we go. Grab yourself a quick drink, guys. You're doing a fantastic job this morning if you're hanging in. Remember, the whole point of this morning is not about keeping that heart rate up. It's about giving your body enough time to recover before you go into your next exercise. Remember, there's a strength workout completely different principle that we work. Enough recovery time to do the exercises correctly and safely and with proper technique. Stand by. 30 seconds, guys. So I'll face this way so you can see. Alright? Actually, I'll go side so I can see the time. Alright? Here we go. 10 seconds. So this is my first one. Okay, it's my seated row. I'm going to grab my bands right down. Where we go. Really squeeze. Now if you are doing this exercise here and you've got bands, keep those elbows in and squeeze through the back and hold for at least a second and then release. Good. Fantastic exercise, especially when you keep your elbows in so you can squeeze in through those subscapular. Try and squeeze, try and get both scapulars to touch in the middle where your rhomboids are. Those are those muscles on the inner side of your scapula. Here we go. 15 seconds, guys. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Now, as I said, I'm going to go into my single arm row. I'm going to go a little bit heavier for this one. All right. Really squeeze in. Remember, it's not how many you can do, it's how you do it. Nice and controlled, okay? So I'm going to go 25 seconds on one side and then change over to the other. Ready? Now if you're doing that bent over row, try not to move the whole body. Lock in through that midsection. 30 seconds. Okay, that's 25 there. I'm going to change over to the other side. Good. What back exercise are you doing? Are you concentrating on your technique? Fantastic work. I'm going to go one more because I missed out. Good. All right. So my next one is going to be my bent over barbell row underhand grip. This one here allows me with the underhand grip to really squeeze in through the back and also work partial biceps as well. So remember, if you're doing the bent over row, okay, or barbell row, make sure you bring it just above belly button and just below the chest line or breast line. And really squeeze and hold. Good. Up and lower down. Really squeeze through the back. There we go. Good. Remember, 4 sets on a muscle group is quite a bit. Fatigue will start to be setting in now. Back is starting to feel it. Good. Nice, slow, controlled. All right. Last exercise, guys. Last one for the back. Now remember how I said I want you to challenge. I don't feel like the band's going to challenge me so much with my upright row, so I'm going to go to the kettlebell for 50 seconds. Alright? You need to be willing during the workout to change your options. Alright? That's how you progress. Don't always stick to the same plan. It's optional. If you feel you can do more, then make sure you do more. Just because you said that you were going to do this, this, and this, it doesn't all need to be black and white. If you can do something else that's going to challenge you and make you work a little bit harder and get you better results, then do it. All right? It's your life. It's your choice. Good. Now remember at the start I said I was going to use the bands. But I know that if I did the bands at the end of this I wouldn't get too much of a workout. But I'm getting a workout now here with a kettlebell. It's all about that mind belief, guys. Bring it up. Now I'm feeling it. Good. Oh, wow. Those are those 4 sets. How's that feeling? How's the body feeling? Give it a little shake out. Okay, give it a little shake. Whew, what was that? Are we all good? So, we did the chest. We've done the back. We've done the biceps. We've done the triceps. Now, we're going to go into our shoulders. So, here are the exercises. So, I'm going to grab my dumbbells for this one here. We've got option, lateral raise. Really, really great exercise to do. We're not going to do frontal raises here because I don't want to predominantly work through the front here. So what you can do, if you find that your lateral raise is a little bit sore or it gets impinged for some reason, rotator cuff problems, all I want you to do is just bring it out on an angle. Okay, so in between, okay, so say this is 12 o'clock, okay, and this is 3 o'clock. I want you to place it roughly about 1 or just 1.5, okay, so out to the front. So 1 o'clock, okay, if you find you can't do 3 and 9. Does that make sense? All right, that's your first one, your option. Your second one, I want you, if you're going to do it, is to take a seat on this one, and that is your shoulder push up to the front, making sure we bring those elbows back behind us. All right, I will bring my seat forward for that one and face this way. All right, and then we're going to go, okay, if you have a band, we're going to go into our isometric hold on this one here. So I'm just going to hold in this position here, okay, for 50 seconds. All right, I'm going to do that on my third one. So it's really, really going to hurt and get a real good workout. Now, how do I make, so if I hold my band here and come out, it's not too much of a challenge. So remember what I said, bring your hands in a little bit closer. Now with this one here, I already know that that's tight, but when I bring out and hold in this position here, okay, I'm going to hold that right back. So it's really going to squeeze through those traps. Okay, posterior and anterior deltoid is really going to get a good isometric hold on there. And then my last one, I'm going to challenge myself again, and I'm going to go for my shoulder push with the barbell. Really slow, I'll probably get maybe 6 or 7 out, who knows. But remember, your last exercise, I want you to challenge yourself. Here we go, guys, for our first one. Okay, whatever you choose, entirely up to you. Okay, so if you can't do lateral, bring them out at 1 o'clock. If you're not doing that and you're doing any other exercises, entirely up to you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to come lateral until such a point and time that I feel that I can no longer keep the correct technique. That's it, and really hold. Good. How are we enjoying today? A little bit different once again, isn't it? Slow the music down, bring that heart rate down, but really concentrate on the technique. That's what strength exercises are about. It's not about how much you can do, it's about how you do it. 15 seconds to go. Doing okay with this one. Oh, feel it, out to the side. Nice, good. One more. Oh, woo! Felt that one. All right, give it a little shake out. So choose your next exercise. All right, so with this one here, I'm gonna go into the shoulder press. Once again, the shoulders are a small muscle group. You don't have to go heavy. Remember, if we were doing 1 or 2 exercises, maybe, but we're going through 4 sets. Okay, so the muscles will fatigue. Ready? Nice control. If you're doing this exercise here, make sure that your elbows stay at 90. Good. Well done. Keep it going. Whoa! Oh my goodness! How are those shoulders feeling? Yeah? Man, mine are getting there. Alright, so. Woo! If you've got a band, challenge yourself on this one. The isometric hold. Alright, so you bring up and you hold there for 50 seconds. If you haven't, you choose your exercise. Ready? Here we go. It's the crucifix. Oh my God. Oh shit. I really feel it. Ah. Out. Good. I'm only facing this way yet so you can see my muscles and not see how my face is going. I'm in pain. But you've got to work through it. You've got to work through. That's 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Now if you're doing this exercise here, make sure when you finish you don't just let go, otherwise you're going to get hit in the face. Now, I've got to be sensible. I knew and I told myself I want to do that shoulder press. But remember, it's about training smarter, not harder, about training the body, not the ego. I know I can't do that bar now. I know personally, I know my body, but I am still going to challenge myself with a little bit of a lighter bar and still go for the same. What is your last shoulder exercise that you are doing? Is it challenging you? If not, place that weight down, choose another exercise. You've got 25 seconds. Choose something that's going to challenge you. 10 seconds. Good work. Woo! It's real, guys. It's real. There's no faking anything in these workouts here. I feel it just as much as you do. I sweat. I'm in pain. I bleed the same color. Alright? No editing. So I feel your pain. Woo! Okay, have a little recovery. Have a little recovery, guys. Grab yourself a drink. We're going into the abdominals. Into the abdominals. So we got 4 exercises to choose from. Now, I know some of you have a Swiss ball. Okay, so for this one here, we're going to go. Your options. So here's your options here. Plank. Everybody knows a plank. I don't need to show you that. Okay. But I will show you a Swiss ball plank. So with this one here, grab your ball if you've got one. Elbows on top. Exactly the same. Okay, come back and hold up in this position here. Okay. That's one option there. If you want to make it harder, roll your hands back and forth. Second option, Swiss ball, crunches, nice, slow, and control. That shake that you have is your neuromuscular working, so if you're shaking, that's okay. Your other two options to do, down on your back, leg raises, okay, or crunches. All right, leg raises or crunches. So we've got 4 exercises to choose from. If you've got a Swiss ball, I want you to use that now. Okay, give it a go and we'll get into it. Remember, don't speed it up. All right, nice, slow and controlled. All right, we all good? We all still hanging in there? Look at that, guys. That's 50 minutes of work gone already. 50 minutes. And we've got a real good pump already, yeah? All right. All right, Joe, I'll see you later. Okay, stand by, guys. I'm going to go into my Swiss ball plank rollout, okay? We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Away you go. So once again, with the abdominals, it's not a fast exercise. Nice, slow, controlled. Roll that ball out and then back in again. If you can't do that on your toes, do it on your knees. Do the same exercise, but roll out. Preferably try and hold in this position here, just over the halfway. Keep that body nice and still, keep that head up. 10 seconds. Good. Choose your next exercise. If you want to do the same exercise over and over again for the abs, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, nothing at all. So if you prefer to just do planks or leg raises or crunchies for 4 rounds, then that's okay. Remember, I'm just giving you different options to choose from, okay, for today. All right, here we go. Crunches on the Swiss ball, nice and slow. Now this one here, I want you to keep your head up. Make sure you come back and stretch out and then crunch up. Nice, slow, controlled. We don't rock the ball, okay? We just hinge. And you should see that little shake. Exhale up. Inhale through the nose. Good. It's not a fast workout, especially for the abs. Good. Now, if you did that and you managed to feel that and it was like, ooh, I could really feel it, I want you to do it again. All right? Don't just do one. Do a second set of it. Do the things that challenge you. Do the things that hurt. It means it's working. Don't stop doing that because, oh, it's too hard. I want to go something easier. Doing easy doesn't get you anywhere. All right. It's about pushing, guys. Challenging, especially in these times. Are you the type of person that when the going gets tough you give up? Are you the type of person that always acts the victim and blames everybody else? I don't think you are, because if you were, you wouldn't be here right now doing these workouts. You come up with an excuse, so you're already halfway there into accomplishing being a better version of yourself by simply turning up here and participating. You've already got one of the keys to success. All right, remember, there's no magic pill. Keys to success are the ones that you hold. You just have to rummage through and try all different ones. Okay, here we go, guys. You've got another one coming up. This is your final one. So what are you going to choose for your last one? What are you going to choose? Okay? For me, I'm going to go the plank rollout. I find that one really gets right in through my midsection. This is the last abdominals. Here we go, 25 seconds guys, 25. Whatever you're doing now, slow it down even more. 20 seconds. Fantastic work, keep it going. Good. Here we go, last 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, have a look guys. Okay, 50 minutes has gone, just like that. Strength workout. So, what did we cover today? First off, we did our biceps, 4 exercises of biceps. Triceps, front and back. Chest and back, yeah. Shoulders, shoulders and midsection. 50 minutes. And as you had a look there, we didn't spend a hell of a lot of time fart-assing around. We actually did quite a lot of exercises. 4 sets, guys. So you should be feeling, on the 4th set of that particular muscle group, that's where the real results come in. So whenever you are doing a strength workout, your first set, I liken it to just a little bit of a tickle, just a little bit of an introduction. So 1 set, okay, and you probably tell yourself, oh, this is relatively easy. The 2nd set, the muscle gets really warmed up. The 3rd set that you do, you go, okay, yeah, I can feel it now, yeah. The 4th set is where you get the results. The 4th set is where most people give up. The 4th set is where people get challenged and go, oh, I can't do anymore. You're so close, but if you carry on, that's where the results come. Remember, it's that extra set, it's that extra rep, okay, that you do that makes a difference. So challenge yourself continuously. Don't go fast, go slower. Thank you very much, guys. That was your upper body strength workout for this morning. This afternoon,